Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Vanguard for Doom 2 in the ultra-violence difficulty played through GlBoom Plus. We are doing all levels with a pistol start, and this is map 3, 13 Angry Archviles. Let's begin. Alright, if you've seen the Valiant map, you kinda know what to expect, but this is kinda like the prequel to that. Anyways, there are plenty of enemies out here. Just the basic lower tier enemies. They give you a chain gun, so it's rather easy to mow them down for the most part. But eventually, you get the titular Archviles that come popping out. Usually it's 2 at a time. And here's a Hell Knight, so I'm just gonna get rid of him so I have another hiding spot. Usually the Archviles don't make their way into it though. Now you should have plenty of hiding space, plenty of corners you can go around, plenty of ways you can just bully these Archviles. They're so angry, but they're not always that bright. Anyways, let's finish off the rest of these enemies. Use a chain gun, except for you, buddy, and you guys. But for the hit scanner, sure. Especially you. And I'll also clear out this area in advance. I'll be back in here later, but it's always nice to clear it out. In this spot, you can grab a medikit and kill 2 shotgunners that are in this little spot. You don't want to go into the teleporter yet, not until you have a very important weapon. Instead, you can go into here. Now when you go to the altar with the Megasphere, I'm not going to grab it yet, but I will get ready to fight all these guys. We're kind of barred in here, so we're going to have to be careful. And also here is a friend who I'm going to bully. Now, bullying the Archvile in that little spot where he teleports from is kind of effective, but still a little unpredictable due to the other Archvile, because there are 2 of them. The other one comes out from this part right here, so you want to watch out for him. Anyways, if you need it, you can grab the Megasphere. I'm going to do that right now since I probably won't grab it later. But I will go into here and clear out these enemies. And also over here should be a chain gunner. And for the sake of keeping my kills consistent, I'm going to lure all these enemies out. You'll see why in a little bit. But, yeah, I'm just going to let them all come out. And also go up here and clear out this mess while they do that. Alright, in this area there's a Revenant. You want to watch out for Seekers in this stairway because this is the perfect angle to let the Seekers chase you down the entire stairway and then some. As for this part, we're gonna kill the rest of these guys that popped out. And when we grab the red key, we get to fight some more Archviles. The super shotgun, as usual, can do the trick against them. And if they happen to revive any enemies, you can just get rid of them. Sometimes they aren't that useful, nor that bright. Anyways, now that we've cleared out this room, we can go in here and grab the rocket launcher. And thankfully, due to the fact that none of the enemies are in here, we won't have to deal with any cursed enemies. But we will have to deal with some resurrected ones. If the Archviles escape, which they usually do. Now sometimes they can resurrect the crushed enemies. Because, yeah, these things can crush the corpses, and you kind of don't want that. Or at least I don't want that. Makes things annoying. Anyways, we're gonna go into this area now, because we got the rocket launcher out of that area, and it's very useful in this spot. But, I'm not gonna use it yet. Instead, I'm gonna go over here and just, camp a little bit while I wait for all these imps and whatnot to spawn out. I'm gonna take the damage like a champion because there are Archviles on the ledge to the right, or balcony or whatever. And I don't want to incur the wrath of the Zaps. Not yet, at least. Okay, maybe now I do. Well, no, there's still a lost soul that works. Oh, there's two of them. Excuse me. See what I mean? Anyways, here's how the gimmick of this fight is. This cover right here raises and lowers. If you're lucky like me, you might trap an Archvile like that. But that's nearly all the enemies. And just for the heck of it, I'm gonna get this item. Just so I can say I got 100% of the items. But now, we have almost all the keys. So we need to get one more. So for this area, we're going to fight a Mancubus. And also get into infight with an Arachnotron, which is always good. Because Arachnotrons are good at infighting. And this time there's no stupid elevation issue to prove me wrong. Speaking of elevation, when we go up here, this part raises up. We're gonna prioritize one Archvile with the rocket launcher. And then do the same with the other. 4 or 5 ought to do them in. If they take any more, then it sucks to be you. And it would suck to be me if I were in your shoes. Alright, so we have all the keys now. So in order to exit the level, we'll have to go into here. When we open this up, 2 spooky skeletons come out of the closet. And when we try to use the exit door, 1 more Archvile appears. Let's just rocket him into submission. And now there are no more Angry Archviles. We got all the kills. And now to exit, we have to press this, and then this. And there we go, 13 Angry Archviles. This map is very creative for when it was made. 2011, probably around early 2011 or late 2010 or so. Remember, this map was probably conceived. The sequel in Valiant also takes some cues from this, I'm sure. But I haven't completely gone through Valiant myself, but I have seen footage of this level. Or of that level. I played this level and I'm rather impressed considering the time frame it was made in, how the Archviles are used in certain situations, because the encounters are kind of creative. Especially the one with the raising and lowering platforms. That one is particularly deadly, but you can kind of cheese it by hanging around in one spot, then doing the platform section, or rather the cover section with the raising and lower pillars. Something along those lines. But anyways, we are done with this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we go into map 4, but until then, toodaloo.